Hello, hello. I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to tune in. I kind of just decided to go live today because I kind of wanted to go live before the holiday weekend. And I figured this would be the best time to go live because I know a lot of people are gonna be with their families at barbecues and stuff, including myself. Um, so yeah, just gonna wait a couple minutes. I see two people are here. Got three people. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Zach. Oh, no problem. Happy birthday to your brother. I'm just messaging. Okay, it went from. Okay, I guess Zach just said hi and bye. I need to do that. I am slacking. The only time I actually did wash them was when I did my Pride look. Oh, I thought you said brother's birthday. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Zach. I hope you have a good one. I don't know why I thought you said brother. Okay, I'm waiting for Debbie because I know she said she was going to be here today, and I am going to be using a couple of why am I messaging the same person on Snapchat as I am on a text? Like, I literally just texted her, so. What are your plans? I mean, I don't know if he just left, but um okay. Hey, Penny. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's really okay if like people can't comment all the time. I understand people are doing stuff even though people are home. Hey, Erica. Even though people are home, I know that sometimes I jump. Hey, Debbie. I know that sometimes I jump on lives randomly, but sometimes, it's just spur of the moment and I try to tell as many people as I can. But, the people that I love are here and I think I'm just going to message Brittany and just let her know too. So I'll tell you guys what I'm going to be playing with in just a second. I don't really have any like key things that I want to talk about today. It's kind of going to be a little bit random. It's kind of be been there, done what? Sorry, if you hear barking, Luna barks at everything, especially when any of us go into oh, especially if any of us go into the basement, she's always barking. So the basement is like right across from my room, so I don't know if anybody's interested in like the layout of my house. Um yeah, it's been really nice this week, but it has been raining a lot, but today's a really nice day. I haven't even been outside yet, but I will be when I go to my boyfriend's house. So I'm just gonna use my sugar lip. I'm a little bit low energy today. It's been kind of a weird week for me. So I thought I would go on a live and just talk to you guys. So Crystal and Debbie are both washing their brushes, and I am still slacking. Hey, how are you? What's your first name again? I always want to call you Elvira, but I know that's not your real name, but I do see you commenting on she's been commenting on my videos way back. Probably like Jen. Yes, Jen has been commenting on my videos for a really long time. So I really do appreciate it. And I've watched some of your videos. So I'm just setting my eyes with my Marc Jacobs powder. So for today's eye look, I'm going to be concentrating on mostly using single shadows. I really wish Julia was here because she's like the single shadows queen. She was responding to me earlier, but not really. It's not really that good, but I don't want to talk about it online. But hopefully it'll get better. You're lucky, because I burn to a crisp because I am so fair. There was somebody else that I was going to message. But I am going to use a little bit of Lele Posh today. I just felt like there was one more person I wanted to message. Now I can't remember who it was. Oh, Julia. Doing. Hey, Brittany. So since you're here, I do have my tiny little goodie bag of things that I want to give to you. So these are little freebies that have come in my Lele Posh orders. And two of the things are new to me, but I know I'm never going to use them. So there's this green pigment here called, it's like a solid green pigment, or like a matte pigment. I mean, it's like a green pigment, and I'm never going to use this. So I'm going to give it to her. And this is called Pickle, which I think is so cute. I did open this in my Pride look, and it just went everywhere, but I didn't realize that I dropped it on the floor, and I couldn't find it for the longest time. So now I literally found it the night of because I was looking for it like crazy, like before. When I told her, I was like, I wanted to give you something, but I can't find it. And then, of course, I found it like the night of. And then I'm also going to give her this glitter gel liner. And it is really pretty, but I feel like I'm not going to get enough use out of this to justify keeping it. So I'm going to give her that too. And then I already own this single from Lele Posh, which is called Divinity. So it's okay. So I'm just going to give this to her because I don't need two of them. So, it would be fun to put it in a giveaway, like do a giveaway today, but I already told her I would give it to her because everybody else here, most people have Lele Posh. I mean, Debbie's like the queen of Lele Posh, but yeah, she really wants to try Lele Posh, so I'm going to give these to her. So anyway, I'm going to focus my look mostly around single shadows today. So I kind of pulled out a lot of my old, this is like my go-to staple singles palette. And I do have my ColourPop staples that I use every single day in that little smaller ColourPop palette. But this is like my like go-to Makeup Geek singles. Like as you can see, I pan in a lot of these shades because I used to use these like crazy. And then I also have MAC in here in this row, and then I have ABH on the bottom. So we're going to use some of those today. And then the main color that I'm going to be focusing on is Encore from Lele Posh because I haven't used it yet, so I really want to use it today because I got my order like a couple days back, but I was testing out the Glam Light palette and the Give Me Glow one, and the Give Me Glow one has shot to like the top of my list of like my favorite palette right now, and I haven't even been able to use it since Sunday because I've been doing other looks. So all right, we got 10 people in here, so please say hello. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not always, I mean, since I keep my ColourPop little mini palette in front of me all the time, those are mostly the singles I use. And it's mostly only to use like a brow bone highlight. If I don't have a brow bone highlight in the palette, I always use Hear Me Out from ColourPop. And then if I don't have like a light enough inner corner shade in front of me, then I'll use one of those shimmers, because I know they'll never let me down, and I love the shimmers in there. I just feel like I'm getting another text. Oh, so you are watching, Renee. Okay, you're just not saying anything. Hi. Okay, so she said that she needs to head out, but she's still going to leave it running. Okay, so let's jump into the singles. And I'm going to use, I think, just some Beaches and Cream and Creme Brulee, because these used to be like my go-to. Actually, it's Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee, but I think I'm going to jump into Beaches and Cream first. Beaches and Cream is my most used transition shade ever. It's my most used shadow ever, because it used to be my go-to transition shade. I mean, I don't really support Makeup Geek anymore because of the whole thing that happened with the Fancy Face last year. And I haven't bought anything from Makeup Geek anyway in like a long time, because I basically had everything that I wanted from their brand, that I wasn't really interested in anything they have come out with in like a long time. And I know that that was like a big deal like last year, because, you know, Marlena came out with this whole video that she said that influencers ask for too much money now to pay them to talk about your products. And there was like a whole controversy last year. And most people were assuming that it was Jaclyn Hill, because Jaclyn Hill was a huge supporter of Makeup Geek back in the day, and she's mostly the reason why I purchased Makeup Geek. And then she was working on a palette with them, and that never happened. And that palette ended up happening with Morphe around the same time as the Makeup Geek palette was supposed to come out with her. And technically, you're not supposed to be working with another brand until like your contract of when the palette comes out is over. Like, if you're releasing a collab with a brand, you can't release another collab with another brand until that collab is done. So I think it's like a year or something that you have to wait. I'm not really sure. But the whole thing was that she was working on the Morphe palette at the same time as the Makeup Geek one, and she kept on like exchanging emails with Marlena to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing it back, and then it ended up never happening. And then some of the single shades that were supposed to be in Jaclyn's palette are actually some singles that I have. And I think one of them was definitely Tan Lines. And I think the other one was, I don't know. I know some of these are relatively newer. I think Bake Sale was one of them too. I think I'm going to use that one in my crease instead, because I haven't used that one in like God knows how long. I just wanted to use Beaches and Cream first. I think I'm going to stick with a couple of the newer singles. I mean, these aren't that new, but I'm going to go into Bake Sale now. It's that really beautiful, just everyday run-of-the-mill medium tone brown. Okay, I don't see anybody commenting. I don't know if that means people are just watching me and not commenting, so that's totally fine. And Debbie's washing makeup brushes. So, before I get into oh, Debbie. You're too funny. No, it's okay, Erica. I know. So for me, the one thing I'm actually really, really, really looking forward to this week is, oh, that's cute. I'm glad you're doing your makeup with me. I love when people say that they're doing their makeup with me, or if I'm watching a video and I'm doing my makeup. I just feel like it's kind of like we're getting ready together. And I feel like that's the point of like get ready with me videos, is that if you're like watching someone apply your makeup while you're doing your makeup, it just always makes the process more fun. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Crystal, it sounds like you make some really pretty combos. I need to check out your Instagram more. I just know that I really love telling you when I'm live because you're such a great supporter to me now. I really do appreciate it. I'm working outside and boys are swimming. No, it's okay, girl. So, I'm glad you guys are having fun. I really wish I had a pool, you guys. We can't put a pool in our backyard because our land is too elevated in the back because we live on a hill. So, unfortunately, we can't put excuse me, a pool in, which really sucks. So now I'm going to take the shade Tiki Hut and I'm going to use that to define the crease. It's okay. No, that sounds really pretty. So the one thing I'm really excited for this week is that I don't know if you guys knew that Hamilton is coming out on Disney Plus tomorrow. And I told mom, like, that's the only thing I care about this week is watching it. So I'm definitely going to stay home tomorrow and watch it. I mean, I guess I could have jumped on a live tomorrow instead, but I just felt like going on today. But I'm literally so excited. You're so sweet. Thank you, Crystal. Lower lid, right? Some people say that though, and like I see like them say it in their videos and I'm like, lower lid. I'm like, are you an alien? You know what I mean? Like, obviously we don't have a bottom lid. I guess like down here, but that's still like the inner water line, so or that's the water line, I mean, sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying. And then for the outer corners, I'm going to go in with, I think, this shade right here. And that one I believe is called Tan Lines. Yeah, it's like a nice brown. And I'm going to use that on the outer corners. It probably was you. I just can't remember whether or not it was, but it probably was. I'm going to take a tiny bit of like the darker shade just so I can darken it up a little. I'll tell you guys the name in a second. I think it's called, but yeah, I'm super excited for Hamilton. I literally cannot wait. It's called Mocha. It's amazing that I used to know these names off the top of my head, and now I haven't dipped into them in so long that I forgot the name. But I'm kind of like doing like a cooler toned look today. But it's funny because like I've only like used the Glam Light, like all the shades like once, and then the same time with, and at the same thing with the Give Me Glow palette, and I haven't used it since Sunday, and it's kind of killing me, but I really wanted to try this lid shade today because Debbie constantly raves about it. So how is everybody doing? What shows are we watching lately? You guys know I always love to hear what you guys are watching. I'm sorry, I was wondering why my mom was yelling. I think she's just taking the dogs out. No problem. Okay, so me and Brittany and another YouTuber are going to be doing an upcoming collab, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, sometimes I like putting just neutral shades in the crease just so the pop of color can really just be a pop. I like doing those kind of looks sometimes, like, since, you know, again, I don't wear like green looks on an everyday basis. The colors that I normally wear, if I am going to do color for like an everyday look, would be like pink or yellow or orange or even red. But like blue, purple, and green are like not normal like color schemes I wear a lot. But I do like putting like a pop of a colorful shimmer on the lid. So now I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to go in straight with the color because I really just want it to be the focus. I don't think I'm going to put anything underneath it. So I'm going to take the shade Encore, and as you can see, it has like this beautiful, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it has like this beautiful shift to it. And I know Debbie says it's like her favorite color from Lele Posh, so I'm just going to go straight in with it. Oh my God, it's so freaking beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but with the glitter glue, it really brings out more of the color. It's so stunning. And I tried out Majesty yesterday, Penny, and oh my God, it is sparkly, but it's so beautiful. So pretty. Oh my God, that's stunning. So what are your July 4th plans? My brother's friend is coming over tomorrow. And the reason why he's coming over is because he's been self-quarantining with his parents for the past 3 months in another state. But he drove home like a few days back and he's just been quarantining himself. So that's the only reason why he is coming over. And he's gonna, hopefully he'll be able to watch Hamilton with us, but we're a little bit hesitant not wearing masks around him. Because, you know, it has nothing to do with like the distance and like, oh my God, that's so pretty. With like I can't speak today. It has nothing to do with the distance of how far apart you are when you're inside. If you're not wearing a mask. So we might just wear masks the whole time that we're watching it, or we might just have him go home and we'll watch it ourselves when he leaves. Because mostly he's going to be spending a lot of the time outside because we do have like an outdoor table and we haven't eaten outside yet in the summer. But usually around this time is when we usually eat outside. So he's probably going to eat outside with my brother, and me and my mom and my dad will stay inside. But we probably will be spending a lot of the time outside. So like talking and stuff. So that is beautiful. That shift is like ridiculous. Wow. It's beautiful. And I love how these mattes are looking in the crease with this because I think that they blended out really nicely. Even though I'm not really a huge fan of Makeup Geek anymore, she does still have a great, or still has been one of my favorite formulas for eyeshadow. I used to be absolutely obsessed with her formula and her singles. She does make some great eyeshadow. So what are you baking? I mean, making, what kind of candy are you making, Penny? I would love to be baking like a lot more regularly, but I just don't have the time. My hobby is makeup, honestly. I never really got into cooking like my sister. My sister loves cooking and I love makeup. My brother loves video games. He doesn't really have too much of a hobby either, but he does love video games. So, my mom and I do bake when we can, but 99% of the time she's baking when I'm not here. And it's only like brownies or like Tall House cookies. Oh, right. I forgot. You told me when I told you before I went live, you told me what you were making. So my bad. Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to pop. I know it is pretty hot, but I think he's going to come probably later in the day. So I don't think it'll be as hot. What is the temperature today anyway? Sorry, somebody's messaging me. What is the temperature? Let's see. It's 88. It is supposed to rain around around 6. Tomorrow it is still supposed to be hot. It is supposed to be hot and it is supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow too. That kind of sucks. I don't know if we're going to be able to hang out that much outside then. Aw, thanks, Crystal. Even in the air, nothing is wanting to set. I know. You mean like the chocolate or? I know. Honestly, like our house has been pretty nicely ventilated lately, so it's been nice. Let's see what it says for tomorrow. It does say it's supposed to rain tomorrow night, but it's not supposed to be as hot. It's supposed to be 67 degrees. That would be the perfect time to hang out outside, but it says it's supposed to rain. That kind of sucks. I know, but it's like every day that it has to rain, like thunderstorm for an hour, but that's the summertime for you. Okay, let me finally finish my eyes. Where the heck is my brow bone? I know. After you guys are talking about chocolate, now I kind of want some chocolate, but I'm not that hungry right now, so here we go. Sorry, I'm moving a bit slow today. Okay, so for my brow bone, I'm going to go into Vanilla Bean. It's just an easy brow bone highlight. I probably sound tired. I am a little tired, but I did have a Unisom last night, so that pretty much passed me out. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for the eyes for now. Oh my god, I forgot how good this shade is. Wow. I mean, it's just a brow bone highlight, but it is so good. So, Erica, here's my sippy cup. My boyfriend gave me this water bottle, and it's like one of those water bottles where you can, it keeps the water cold. So now I don't feel as, you know, I don't feel as prone to spill something. I cannot speak. Jeez. Like I'm literally just shouting at the screen. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I might clean up some of that transfer after I do my face makeup, but I'm just going to not worry about it for now. Okay. So let me grab my face makeup. I'm not sure what foundation I want to use today. If you guys have any suggestions, do you want me to use affordable or do you want me to use high end? I think I might just go in with my Kogendo because I'm still trying to use that one up. Or I was just going to go in with a stick foundation. Or you know what? I think I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline. I forgot I wanted to use that. I actually don't have that many foundations anymore. And I still feel like I don't use some foundations enough. So I have like my go-tos. And I think I'm going to use the NYX concealer because I've been kind of enjoying this one lately. And then I'll just grab my usual mascara and liner because I'm too lazy. Okay, so yeah, I just grabbed my Maybelline Fit Me. Which one? Is it the IT Cosmetics one? So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, sorry, with the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star drama. But I don't remember if I said yesterday or on the last live that I was on. I'm not sure if I said that I think the reason why... Oh, I forgot to grab my dewy primer. Hold on one second. I do want to use a dewy primer today. And for concealer, I guess I will just stick with the one I just picked out. And this is one of my favorites, actually, and I feel like no one really talks about it. So this is the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, and I actually really like it a lot. But it is from last year, so I don't know how long this is actually supposed to last. Wow, Caitlin, you put way too much on. I mean, it smells fine. Doesn't smell bad or anything. If I could actually put the cap on. And I just tried to do foundation with a brush. Which foundation do you use, though? I don't use a brush. I've been using a sponge for the past... Wow, I put way too much on. What am I doing? I look like a disco ball. But I love this primer, but I put on too much. Let me wipe off a little. That's funny how you have a Maybelline foundation and I decided to use my Maybelline foundation. But see how pretty it is? It makes your skin so dewy. Oh, I love this foundation. I'm going to be glowy today. Yeah, Maybelline foundations are really good. I'm going in with my Maybelline. Can I say Maybelline today? I'm like Maybelline. So I'm going in with the Fit Me foundation. This one is still a little bit tan for me, but I find if I use like a lighter concealer, then I like how it looks a little bit more. And I feel like I'm pretty close to the bottom of this, which I feel like I haven't used it like as much as I did with the first bottle, because this was like the only drugstore foundation that I repurchased, because I do use up quite a bit of foundations. But I think this was one of the only ones that I finished up from the drugstore. Oh, it's okay, Debbie. We're talking about foundation. Have wondered if using the Putty Stuff primer I think would help. I'm not sure about that because I've never tried anything from Illamasqua, actually. I've been wanting to try their blushes, but I've heard that they're just expensive. Yeah, Penny, you're gorgeous. Your eye looks are like blowing me away lately. They're so beautiful. So I always use a sponge, and this is my favorite sponge, the L'Oreal Infallible Sponge, I believe this is called. This is called. I think I'm going to use a different concealer, though. I feel like the NYX one is just not the right finish for me today. I might go in with a fuller coverage one, but it's still like lighter. And it's still like, I like it way more than the next one. Yeah, for me, I don't like using a brush for foundation because I can't stand like the streak marks, and I feel like it's a much heavier application with um a brush for me, since I don't really like full coverage foundation. Um that's why I use a sponge. Oh, yay, Debbie, are you gonna go live? Yeah, I don't know how you went like a couple days without wearing makeup. I know why, but if I were you, I would be screaming. Yay! Let me know what time. I'll try and be there. So, me and my family did finish Ozark. Oh, I'm excited for the second time. And I'm sure you saw, Debbie, that they just announced the 4th season not even 2 days ago. And it was literally right after me and my family finished the 3rd season. And after I had finished the show for the second time. But I am so excited. Yeah, she probably did, Penny. Ooh, who is that? Is that Leanne or somebody else? I know. I mean, of course, there was rumors that a 4th season was happening anyway, and I feel like with that ending, they could not just leave it there. I mean, a lot of people were thinking that that season 3 was, it felt pretty final, but I was like, no, there's too many open-ended things that they left with Ruth and Wyatt and Darlene, and with Marty and Wendy in Mexico, and then with Jonah shooting the window, and you have no idea what he was shooting at. So there's too many open-ended questions that they left. Hi, Angel. Is that her name? Does she watch you guys? I'm confused as to who that is because have you watched it too, Penny? Did you watch all of it? Oh, okay, yay, thank you for being here. I'm just gonna grab another concealer. I think I'm gonna use this one instead. Even though this one's a little bit more full coverage, I absolutely love this concealer. So this is the She's a Debbie YouTube. You're so funny. Crystal, did you get it to work for your skin? Did you try something else? So for my concealer, I'm gonna use. Oh, you're saying you can't wait for Debbie to open her package. I'm talking about Ozark. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a 2-part season, and it's going to be 14 episodes instead of 10. They just don't know when they're going to be able to film it. I mean, it probably won't be until next year. Maybe it'll come out later next year because it's obviously not going to be this year since the 3rd season had just come out right before the pandemic. It was in March. Oh, okay. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. Of course you did, Penny. I'm sticking to my no buy. I haven't bought anything in like a week. But it's not like really anything too crazy. But I do want to make a ColourPop order in like a week. Did you finish it, Penny? It's such a good show. It's like, oh, it's so good. I love it. I am still waiting for my Kaleidos blushes to get here, and I did order another highlighter from them, and that's coming all the way from China. It just left the airport to be shipped and flown to the US. Isn't that crazy? But those are the last things I'm waiting for, and then I'm gonna haul everything that I got, even though everyone has basically seen everything on my lives that I've gotten that's new, and I just posted my favorites video, so and I talk about everything I just got. But I do want to place a ColourPop order. Oh, sweet. Of course, when could Debbie resist that? Yeah. For me, it's only really because of financial reasons, because the unemployment benefits do end in a month, so I don't really want to spend any money on makeup that I really don't need. I do want to try the new ColourPop foundation though that's coming out, because I end up liking almost all of their liquid products. And I think that they release a decent enough shade range. And since I love the tinted moisturizer, I really like their stick foundation. Oh, yay! Woo! I'm so happy for you. Thank God. Oh my God, that's great. Holy shit. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that news with me on my live, but you literally see my live reaction. I'm so happy for you. Oh, wow. I still can't believe how you the patient before you didn't wear a mask. Like, how is it they can't reinforce that? That's just, it's so crazy. Thank you for telling me, Debbie. That's so good. I'm so happy. So do you think your son and his girlfriend are going to be able to come and see you now? I mean, you said you were feeling better today, so that was a good sign. Okay, so for powder, I'm just going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter. But what was I talking about? I do want to get the ColourPop new ColourPop foundation. And I'm thinking of also trying the Pretty Fresh primer, because I've heard really good things about that one, and I still haven't tried a primer from them. But at the same time, I have acquired a couple new primers this year that I don't know if I really need anymore. And then I do also want to try their makeup sponges, and I might buy like the bundle of them, because Beauty by Grace recommended those to me in the last live, and I've been kind of curious on trying them. So I'm not really going to buy like too much makeup from them. It's going to be mostly like complexion products, which obviously is still makeup, but and I also really wanted to try their brush set back when they restocked it, and it wasn't. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to like fix it up a little bit anyway. Aw, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you can celebrate 4th of July. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm just going to jump into that Bake Sale shade that I used in my crease before, and I'm just going to... Yes, I used Lele Posh. Oh, dang it. I hope you guys don't leave me. I mean, I'm only going to be on for another like 20 minutes or so. So I'm not going to cut in too much to her. I might be done by the time she goes on anyway. But I can't really watch her because I'm probably going to be leaving then. Oh my God. Why is my lower lash line always a mess? Yeah, that's awesome, Debbie. I'm so happy that you get to spend time with them now. So that's what I'm interested in from ColourPop. And I'm probably going to get another one of their empty palettes, because I really do love like the prints that they put on their palettes. I think they're just so cute. And I kind of want an empty palette to possibly either just put my ColourPop blushes in, because I feel like with the Lele Posh shades being in the same palette as the ColourPop blushes, the glitter is kind of getting everywhere and like into the ColourPop blushes. So I'm like, I kind of need to get another separate palette. So, but I'm going to wait until the foundation launches, which is like next week, to get that stuff. I know it's available on Ulta, but I'm going to wait until it's available on ColourPop. And then the only other things I need, okay, there's 11 people here. Please say hello if you're watching. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, because she had that sale, but I didn't buy anything because I already got what I needed. Okay, Debbie, love you. Thank you for being here. Even though I was about to use your Divina shade, you can just mute me. Because that was the other single I was going to use to add some more sparkle. Because I haven't really used it too much at all. Just because I've been doing more neutral shades. Love you. Okay, so for my mascara, I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild mascara. But I forgot what I was saying yesterday. Okay, love you. Thank you. About the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star drama. I think the reason why that Shane Dawson's video channels were demonetized, which was, I think, because of Will Smith. It's too pink to use. I could also use Cash App on the inner corners. I'm wearing like a dragonfly shirt with like green in it, so I kind of wanted to accent the shimmer on my face with like that color. So that's why I used the Encore shade. But I think it's because of Will Smith on why that Shane Dawson's channels were demonetized. Because it is. I think it's, I just don't want to use something that's sparkly. I'm wearing it in my favorites video if you want to check that out. I was also thinking about using the Lele Posh Pride highlighter today instead of Majesty. But I really want to use the Divina shade. Sorry, I just really want to use it on my inner corners. I might put Majesty over top of the Divina shade. But I just don't want to use that much glitter today. And I'm getting some mascara underneath my lash line. Dang it. And, okay, it like literally transferred everywhere. Wow. This is why I can't talk and put mascara on at the same time. Damn it. Only I could find my damn brushes, because God forbid I could find a brush that I need. No, it's okay. No, I'm so happy for the suggestions. I just really want to use the Divina shade because I really haven't used it too much. And I'm like kind of matchy-matchy sometimes. So that's why I want to use Diet as a, oh my God. If I didn't have not enough room on my, I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm talking like a dumbass today. Like, I feel like I cannot form sentences properly today. Okay, so for my face, I'm just going to powder real quick with my usual Flower Beauty powder. Ugh, this foundation looks really good today. And then I'm going to try and just remove, yeah, at least that was just a flake and it wasn't like permanent? Okay, good. That's just flakes. So I got rid of it in my crease, but I might go I'm going to go grab a Q-tip real quick so I can clean it up underneath my eyes. No, I'm not hungry, actually. I just can't speak today. But I'm really not that hungry. Hi. How are you? What's your name? You know what's funny is that my boyfriend like mentioned Diamond Dust yesterday, and I was like, I don't talk to someone named Diamond Dust, but that is ironic that you're here. What's your name? Aw, thank you. I am a sucker for highlight if anybody knows me or has been watching me for a while. Cindy, are you from Debbie's channel? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for watching. Do I follow you on Instagram? I'm like the worst with names lately. I'm sorry. Let me just grab a Q-tip real quick. Sorry, my Q-tips are in my bathroom. Thank you for watching. All right. Oh, actually, that really helped. Sometimes I always feel like it's going to screw up my concealer. Aw, thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But I would like to follow you on Instagram. Is that your Instagram name? Yeah, so I just added a little bit more of the L'Oreal concealer. But anyway, what I was saying about Will Smith is that I think it's because I think he had a lot to do with his demonetization because of the video that came out about that came out with Shane and Willow Smith with that poster and him doing inappropriate things to the poster. Even though that video is like almost 10 years old and now all of a sudden people are canceling him because of that. It's like, why did it take you so long, you know, including myself? Okay, and then for the inner corners, I'm going to take that Davina shade just because I want to, and it just looks so perfect for the inner corners right now. So this one is called Cake Bomb. I feel like I am a hot, hot mess today. But yeah, so they also took Cheers off of Netflix yesterday, and I'm really upset about it because me and my boyfriend were like on the 8th season, like halfway into it, and now we have to either download it or watch it somewhere else. But wow, that is a lot of sparkle. Aw, thank you. That is stunning. But I am just so excited for Hamilton tomorrow. I cannot wait. I've been listening to the soundtrack like for so long that I can't wait to see it on Disney Plus because I am never going to be able to afford it myself to watch it. Wow, that is so pretty on the inner corners. Yes. So pretty. Oh, I love that. It's way more sparklier in person. Okay, so thank you, sweetie. I am really not a makeup expert, but as far as foundation application goes, I've been using a sponge for a really long time because I find that it just applies it like for just enough coverage that I need. I feel like it applies it way more smoothly and evenly, and you don't have to worry about the brush marks from a brush. I've just always been like a sponge person when it comes to foundation. So that's just my advice on it. So let me just grab my bronzer, blush, and highlight. I think I am going to use the Lele Posh today for my highlight, but I think I'm going to use the Pride highlighter. I wanted to use like an older highlight, but I was like, you know what? This is so pretty. So that's what I'm going to use for Diet. And then I'll just use some older products for my bronzer and stuff. I'm just going to use like some older drugstore stuff. I mean, I could use this Wet n Wild blush instead, so I'm just going to pull both, or I might just use both of them together. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Okay, so for the, yeah, I'm like obsessed with this inner corner. It's so gorgeous. Oh, hi. Not really. I don't really wear too much heavy face products. I'm more of like a light to medium coverage person for face, like liquid products, because I know liquid products are the like foundation can cause the most damage to your skin, obviously. But I usually wear light to medium coverage, and then I just wear powder on top, but I always wear a primer underneath, and primer kind of creates a barrier between your foundation and your skin, so it does help protect your skin. No, I'm not. I don't put highlight in this area to make it more glowy. I mean, I don't put powder in this area. Of course, I put highlight in that area. I don't put powder in this area, so the highlight can always be more shiny and beaming, because I actually learned that from Nikki Tutorials like a year ago, and I've never went back, because it helps your highlight just shine so much more. And that's just my natural that's my foundation just reflecting off the light. So, okay, so for my bronzer, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil. I really like this bronzer. It's a really nice lightweight bronzer for the summertime as well. And I haven't used it in like a couple months because I've been just using the Milani and the Physicians Formula a lot. Yeah, for me, skincare is key. If you wear makeup on a daily basis, as long as you have good skincare, and I use a face oil to remove my makeup. I kind of want to try those balms, like the It Cosmetics one. Are they called balms? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I find that I think I'm going to do an updated skincare routine for nighttime and daytime, if you guys would be interested in that. Because ever since I've used, you know, a vitamin C serum and a retinol, it really has changed my skin, especially the retinol. Like before, when I was using Lush's like skincare, it really just wasn't doing my skin any good. And now I feel like since I've been using Ole Hendrickson and The Ordinary and CeraVe, they've all just really helped change my skin. So now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle blush. This is one of my favorite blushes from them. And I'm just going to take it kind of lightly. And then I might layer another blush on top. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of my newer Wet n Wild blush called Nudist Society. And I'm going to just dab a little bit of that on top. But this is a really pretty color too. But yeah, I use a facial oil from Burt's Bees to remove my makeup. And I just bought like my 4th or 5th bottle because I really can't find any other facial oil in my Target or CVS. Those are really the only places I ever really shop. And I use the simple micellar water to remove my eye makeup because I find if I use like a makeup wipe and I don't use like the oil to remove like mascara and stuff because that's too like difficult to remove it off the and like you're not supposed to touch your lashes to like have it come off. And with makeup wipes, like it irritates my eyes too much because of the alcohol. So I use the micellar water, the simple micellar water, and it works so great. I love that stuff. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, so for the highlight, I'm going to go into the Lele Posh Pride highlighter, and this is called Love is Love. I think I'm going to mostly focus it on this part, like more of the goldy part. Wow, I have a lot of Majesty on my brush from yesterday. Maybe I'll use, this is still one of my favorite highlighting brushes, the ABH one, because I just love the shape. But I think I'm going to use a little bit of my Lime Crime one. Yeah, I used to use hyaluronic acid too. I probably should start using it again. But I just find if I use like a, oh, that's so pretty. If I use, all right, I always feel like I need to go in with this guy because I always think that this applies the highlight way more like directly and more pigmented. But I feel like with this highlighter, you kind of have to dig into it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That is pretty. Yeah. What do you use to remove it? That's why I use micellar water. So here's your Lele Posh Penny. But what's funny is that this highlighter is actually very wearable. Kind of want to go in with a little bit of the green too, just because, you know, I am kind of wearing like a greeny shirt. Oh, it's so pretty. And it smells so good. It smells like candy. I'm so glad that I got this on the day that I did my Pride look because I was like, I really want to use the Pride highlighter for my Pride look. Oh, so pretty. All right, we're almost done. Sorry for like being so like monotone and a little bit run down today, but that's kind of how I feel, is like kind of blah today. So bear with me, you guys. Sometimes when I see my boyfriend a couple days in a row, I just get really tired. So I'm glad I'm staying home tomorrow because the only thing I'm doing tomorrow is watching Hamilton. So, but I am going to tell my mom that it is supposed to rain tomorrow night. So I don't know if we're going to be able to eat outside. That's the only thing, because when we eat, we're not going to be able to wear a mask. So not really sure about that. Okay, so that's good for that. That is so beautiful. Oh, so pretty. And then for my face, I'm just going to spray my Fenty Beauty spray real quick. I don't usually close my eyes when I wear this mascara because it is a very wet formula. So I just spray like this part of my face. Oh my God, there's so much transfer from this eyeshadow. But yeah, if there's anything you want to ask me, feel free. I'm sorry I'm such a hot mess talking today. I feel like I sound like a dumbass, but words are hard today. But I'm not hungry. I'm just like tired. I'm not sure what I want to go in with for lips today. I'll probably just use one of my go-to ColourPop lipsticks. I think I'm going to use one of the Velvet Blur ones. And I'm just going to put a clear gloss on top of it because I still want a little bit of glossiness. And in the summertime, I really do love wearing like more like glossy lipsticks. I mean, regular lipsticks with like a gloss on top. I feel like there was something else I was talking about and I keep on forgetting. I'm just going to take a little bit more of Tiki Hut. Because again, there's just quite a bit of transfer from that shade. That's the only thing with super sparkly shades sometimes is that they can transfer a lot. But I kind of like that effect with this one. It looks so pretty. No, it's okay. So what kind of look are you doing today, Crystal? Okay, so for my lips, because I'm pretty much done, I just need to do the lipstick. I just need to do the lipstick. So let's see. I could just go in with one of the Luxe lipsticks from ColourPop. Because those are a bit easier to wear when I wear a mask. And I do have to wear a mask today to pick up our food. So I could just wear one of these. The Velvet Blur lipsticks are really like non-transferable though. They're like the best option to wear when you just want to wear something that's like an easy lipstick. They're so good to wear for that. They're really like good at being transfer proof. So I have CA Love, which is usually always my go-to. I love this shade. And then I also have Virgo Moon, which I don't know if this one might be a little bit pinky. Yeah, that one's too pinky for this. But it's so pretty. Or I can just go in with one of these from ColourPop. I love these. So I'm just going to line my lips first. I love the Lime Crime lip liners. This one is Angel. This is probably the one I use all the time, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that everyone cleaned out Lele Posh's store for her 4th of July sale yesterday, but I just didn't need anything because I had just placed an order a couple of days back. And like I said, I got Encore, Majesty, and the Pride highlight, and that's about it. Okay, and then yeah, my mom like used to get really mad at me about how much I would wear makeup, and now I think she kind of understands that it's not about covering up. It's just my passion and my hobby. I think I'm just going to go in with Casual Dress from ColourPop. Oh. If you guys want something that's like not like a uncomfortable liquid lipstick, these are for you. These are so nice. I like these way more than the Luxe glosses. I'm not really a huge fan of ColourPop's glosses anymore. So why put makeup on if you're going to be in the pool? Exactly. I love baking too, though. But these are so nice and light on the lips. I don't think I'm going to put a gloss on top just because I know I'm going to have to wipe it off anyway. I think I'm just going to do this and that's it. And then I'm going to go order the food. I'm going to order Greek food for us from like our favorite Greek place. They are so good. Let me not talk and do my lips at the same time because I'm already messing up. But I'm going to be on a no buy for a while. Yeah, it's not too matte. It's like more, they're like, do really feel like liquid velvet lipsticks. Oh, they're so good. They remind me of the formula of the Burberry liquid lipsticks. I know those are way more expensive, but if anyone has ever been interested in trying those are great, by the way. This is like the much cheaper version. But I think that this is a good one to wear with my mask. Because when I wear like just regular lipsticks, like I have to wipe them off like as soon as I get to where I need to go. So yeah, I haven't really been wearing too much lipstick lately unless it's like in a video because like what's really the point if you have to put a mask over it anyway? I would wear makeup to the beach sometimes. And it would be like a really subtle look. And people would still be like, why are you wearing makeup? And I'm like, you know, I'm not really going that much in the water. I would just wear like a super like light face and like really dewy. And yeah, this is gorgeous. I love this shade. This is called Casual Dress. And I love the name because it's like, obviously I'm so casual now because we can't really go out and do much. So all right, so I think that's pretty much it. Sorry that I wasn't really like that lively today. But I really appreciate you guys being here. All right, let me not spend 10 million years on my lipstick. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If there's anything else you guys want to ask me, I'll stay for a few more minutes. I kind of wanted to put tequila on top from Glamlight, but I don't know if I really need it. So, but I kind of have to go to the bathroom, so I might just end it now. Thank you, Brittany. So this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. Thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone who watched today. I'm glad I got a couple of new viewers. I'm very, very happy when, and it makes me so excited when new people tune in. I can't thank you guys enough for watching. It really makes me happy to come on here and have, you know, the people that I love to talk to on lives. It really just warms my heart. I love you guys. So if you guys want to check out some videos, I did just post my Pride look a couple days back. I'm super, super proud of that look. I really love how it turned out, and it really just pushed me out of my comfort zone to really push myself to just make a really awesome look. I really love how it turned out. And I also just posted my favorites video earlier today. Usually I don't post a video at the same time I go live, but I feel like since it's going to be a holiday weekend and there was so much drama going on YouTube this week, I wanted to fit some lives in with posting videos. Yeah, like the same thing for me right now, because since we have to wear masks, since I don't have to cover my eyes when I go out, that's why I feel like that I concentrate more on the eyes. But I've always been that way with makeup anyway, and I'm sure a lot of people are, because the eyes are always usually like the focus of the look, but you can always go in with a bolder blush or a bolder lip. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye. Everybody have a happy 4th of July. Please stay safe. I'm going to my boyfriend's house on Saturday because his mom usually always throws a barbecue every year. I think it's only going to be me, his parents, his sister, my boyfriend, and a few of their friends. Usually this couple comes over a lot. And please give me a thumbs up if you guys didn't already. And yeah. And then tomorrow, my brother's friends coming over. We're going to watch Hamilton, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I might watch it before he gets here just because I'm so excited, or we might watch it till he gets here if we have to stay indoors because it is supposed to rain. So I'm going to talk to my mom about that. So yeah, thank you, Penny. Please stay safe for 4th of July, and I hope everyone has a happy and safe 4th of July. I love you guys. Bye.